Do they always get rooted near the parent plant from where they arise? Or sometimes at distances as well? Seeds can be dispersed to nearby or distant places as well, all thanks to the process of seed dispersal. The process by which seeds are dispersed to distant places by various agents is known as dispersal of seeds. Who are these agents? Seeds are transferred to various places by factors such as the wind, water, explosion, and animals. These agents make the process of dispersal of seeds easier. Let's now discuss about this process in detail. Our first agent of dispersal is the wind. Seeds of plants like dandelions have parachute-like or hair-like structures attached that are so light in weight that they easily get carried away by the wind. Thus, even the seeds get carried to distant places. What is the next agent we have in our list? It's water. Fruits which float, such as those of the lotus and coconut palm, are carried by water. You won't believe that coconuts can travel for thousands of kilometers across seas and oceans. Hard to believe, but they do. What is the next type of dispersal? Let me name it for you. It's called the dispersal by explosion. Did I just say explosion? You heard me right. Then what exactly explodes in a plant? In some cases, fruits or pods containing seeds burst on their own. The pods dry and split open suddenly with considerable force, which throws the seed at a distance. What are the examples of such type? We have plants like broom and peas which belong to this category. Now these were all the abiotic agents. Last in the list are the biotic agents which we need to have a look at. Biotic means living organisms. So are animals also responsible for dispersal of seeds? Yes, they are. Tell me one thing. What do we do with the seeds after eating juicy fruits? We generally throw away the seeds, right? Yes, that is how seeds from a plant growing in one area reach a completely different area. Plants are even benefited with the seed dispersal by animals. To understand this, let's take the simple example of birds. Birds also relish on the juicy fruits that have seeds within. In many cases, the seeds of the plants are too tough to germinate if planted directly into the soil. Now, if such a fruit is consumed by a bird, then the seed does not get digested in the bird's body and is thrown away directly. However, the hard seed cover softens a bit due to the chemical activity of the acids present in the bird's stomach. So as the seed passes through the bird's gut, it gets soft, and when it drops on the ground and gets rooted, it becomes easy for the seed to germinate. This is how animals can help in far and wide dispersal of seeds. Can you name some seeds which belong to this category? Blackberry, cherry, apple, and so many pulpy fruits have seeds that are dispersed by animals. Now tell me, why do we need this dispersal process? I mean, what will happen if the seeds from the parent plant get planted near it? Being near the parent plant would severely affect the growth and development of both the plants. And why so? The two will start competing for sunlight and water. That is the reason why seed dispersal is extremely useful for plants.
Plants cannot move from where they grow. They are rooted to the soil. Still, we see one kind of plant in many different places. These are not cultivated plants, but wild ones. This is because seeds of these plants get scattered or carried over long distances through various means. This is known as seed dispersal. Dispersal of seeds gives all the seedlings a fair chance to grow well. Agents of dispersal. The various means through which seeds are dispersed are wind, water, animals, and explosion of the fruit itself. These are called agents of dispersal. Let's learn more about each of them. Wind. Seeds that are dispersed by wind are small, light and hairy. For example, cotton seeds and dandelion. The hair enable them to fly. The seeds of drumstick and madhumalti have thin, papery wings. These help them to float in the air. Water. Plants like coconut, water lily and lotus that grow near and in water bodies disperse their seeds through water. The fruits of lotus and water lily have small hollow spaces, thus enabling them to float on water. Coconuts have a fibrous covering. Those that are immersed in water after ceremonies, and the ripe ones, which fall naturally into water, are carried to far-off lands. Animals. Fleshy and juicy fruits like mango, guava, watermelon, and papaya are eaten by us and some other animals. The seeds are just thrown away. Birds eat the fruits of banyan, fig, and peepal plants. They swallow the seeds along with the fruits. These seeds come out with the bird droppings. The fruits of caltrop, safflower, and mimosa have thorns and spines. The tiger's claw plants have hooks or burrs. These get caught on the fur or skin of the animals and even on our clothes and hair. Exploding fruits. Some fruits crack open on ripening and scatter their seeds. Balsam, pea, lady's fingers, geraniums, mustard and touch-me-not plants disperse their seeds this way. Wasn't it fun to know how seeds grow into plants?